so excited to be able to bring together this amazing group of people to explore this fantastic topic about the creator economy and the way that entertainment and media is converging and evolving and turning into something new, unique, and very fundamentally Los Angeles.
And I think that's where we see the evolution of this business now, where it's like, it started with just social media content, and that was like the theory of, hey, wait, this is actually driving business, it's driving conversions, and now talent are able to do much more than just brand deals. We're able to create productions, create ventures, and now we're seeing this like a weird next world of like investment in social media, and so it's fascinating.
I think it's interesting to see how you can cut content for each individual platform. It's kind of like a game, like what's going to perform, what's going to take, could I take that and reuse it somewhere else?
So tell me, where does Wheelhouse fit into all of this? Tell me, what your role is in the influencer space.
We provide that infrastructure to let creators scale their content in a way that, lets Loey have a successful podcast while also continuing her core brand business.
So we pitched an idea like that as a TV thing to Avi, who developed it into IUL, because this is what Wheelhouse does in Urban Legends. And it was so genius and it just gelled so perfectly. And then we pivoted to podcast, being able to realize, hey, this is like what everything is and this is what we're gonna sell. But it was always a means to an end to kind of build up this IP, this whole ecosystem up in the Urban Legends, and hopefully take it to TV. So I think that's step 2 over here,
Yeah. Just a casual little step 2, just a little over to TV.
What I'm seeing and what I'm hearing from you is there's this yen to still go more towards that traditional space, right? Like TV, films, that's the holy grail. Is digital where Gen Z is going to play and where content is going to live, or are we always going to be trending towards that more traditional space? Are the power players always going to remain the same?
Social media is a means to an end to almost build up these platforms and communities, but there still is like a difference in like long form storytelling, and it's really like high level production, and you just can't do it alone. You need a production company, you need the right team behind you, you need the right executives. And so
the lines are going to get blurrier and blurrier, and that's just my opinion, between kind of the digital and traditional media space.
Yeah, and I think what we're going to see is a trend towards like curation, because right now I think we're just watching like the audience be fatigued by the amount of choices and the amount of like streaming services. And I think the issue is like some of these streaming services are trying to build up a library, so we're getting like a really old license stuff that isn't really going to register, but then they were pumping it, and now I'm like distracted because I can't even get to the good stuff.
For creators, really what matters is to try to be everywhere. If you want to grow your business, you have to be in as many places as possible, because there is money in all of those different places if you approach it right. And different content works in different places, and it goes both ways, right? Like we're gonna put Loey on Netflix hopefully one day, and she's gonna be a huge Netflix star.
Manifesting it.
Right? Everyone cross your fingers and manifest it. And then on the flip side, like Noah Schnapp was a Netflix star who now is one of the biggest social media presences. And like that is how the world works. It's all content. Content is king.
So how do you navigate this expectation to use your voice, but also this minefield that we're in currently?
Influencers are becoming, I guess, like pseudo celebrities or celebrities in a lot of cases. I think that it is a huge responsibility, and once again a privilege to have, to say your opinion in some cases, and sometimes that's gonna alienate some people, but it's also a cool way to connect with your audience, and ultimately, as anyone whose content exists because of followers online, I owe everything to them.